All right, Ben, thank you. You guys are way too much fun. Curry Russell, you are the best, and I appreciate your friendship. That was a great training. So continuing with what he said, right? You have to just keep getting your seeds out there. Just keep going. How do you do that? So a lot of people say to me, I'm not an online person, Tricia. You keep talking about Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. Guys, there are so many different ways to do this business. You don't have to do it on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok if you don't want to. There are several networking groups that you can join every single day of the week. So if you like live stuff, you want to meet people in person, I built my entire real estate team and business throughout the years with BNI and LiveGood. So those are two organizations that I highly recommend you check into. They have free events that you can go to. As a matter of fact, my friend Jimmy on the team was at a LiveGood event last night. They have mixers where you can meet literally tons of people in an hour, like 20, 30 people that you connect with. You exchange business cards. They also have luncheons or breakfast that you meet once a week, and you get to do a mini commercial where you get up and you're like, hey, I'm Tricia Costa with LiveGood. This is what we do. And you look for people to partner with, like chiropractors, naturopathic doctors, nutritionists. They are always in these types of groups. And this is what we call power partners, right? Because you're kind of like in the same line of work. We're promoting health, and that's what they do as well. So that's one way that you can meet people. You can also use your lifestyle marketing. I do not leave my house without thinking about LiveGood. So anytime I meet anybody, anywhere, that I'm like, wow, that's a great personality. Like I just enrolled a guy that was my waiter at a restaurant in Mexico. He speaks perfect English, perfect Spanish, the best personality. So right before I leave, I just say, hey, before I go, I just got to tell you, you did such an incredible job. I love your personality. I love your energy. Do you keep your options open to making money outside of this if it doesn't interfere with your job? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Can I get your phone number and text you something really quick? It's just a link. Watch a 5-minute video. You're going to create a free account, put your name and email address. Sure. He joined yesterday. This kid is going to be amazing on my team, speaks 2 languages fluently, literally the best energy, like this good looking young kid, outgoing, knows everybody in his town. And I met him at a restaurant. So never leave your house without, LiveGood has to be everything in you. Like I live good every day, right? I'm thinking about it all the time. And every opportunity I have, I'm going to approach somebody. I approached a lady in line at the grocery store. So I use my lifestyle. If I'm outside of my house and a human has a pulse and they're in front of me and they have a smile on their face and it's somebody I would love to work with, I'm going to ask them. I have asked people, they didn't join, but I asked at In-N-Out Burger, at drive-through. If somebody's in front of me, they have a good attitude, I'm going to ask them. And so with that, I also want to say, every week I try to talk about something that I've been hearing from you guys. And one thing I heard this week a couple times was, I'm having a hard time convincing people. Guys, we don't convince anybody. If you have to convince somebody to join, you're going to have to convince them to work every single day. That is not the person that you want with you. There are millions, tens of millions of people worldwide begging for this opportunity. They want this. You just have to find them. How do you find them? You got to get through a lot of people quickly. So don't focus on, the 5 people that are not meant for this and then chase after those 5 people obsessively, because a lot of people do that. You find a few people that in your head, they should be good to do this, even though they're not. Yeah, they would be. I hear things like, that person would be so perfect. I'm like, yeah, they would if they were somebody else, right? Because it's true, right? Not or because
that's a good one.
Yeah, if they were so perfect, they would have caught the vision right away. Guys, when I watched this video, I didn't finish the video.
I know.
It was about a little bit over a minute. And I'm like, where's my credit card? You know, it's like a minute into the video. I'm the right person for this. You got to find me. You got to find the Tricias out there. There are tons of Tricias out there begging for this opportunity, praying for this. I want you to know this. I made 7 figures with a company between 2012 and 28. Well, I was there until 2016, but they lasted until 2018 and then they shut down. 95% of my organization was struggling to cover an auto ship, which is really sad. It's heartbreaking. I call that blood money, right? When you see these top income earners showing the brand new $200,000 car on Facebook. In the meantime, they know that money is coming from the single mom that just paid $3,500 to join a company. And 90 days later, they canceled. Now they go into depression because they lost the last dime they had. That's how that top, you know, the owner or the master distributors, the best friends, that's how they got that $200,000 car. That's blood money. That just breaks my heart. And that's what I don't like about the industry. The concept is amazing, but then when ugly people get involved in the industry, ugly things happen. Here, when I see that over 30% of my team is actually rank advancing, having fun and making money, I literally want to fly to Jupiter, Florida to give Lisa and Ben and Ryan, and then a quick flight to Orange County. I just want to give you guys a hug and thank you personally for everything that you do, because you are amazing. Not only you're talented, you're knowledgeable, but your heart is in the right place. And that's why I'm truly obsessed with this company. I have to thank Lisa every week because she answers to every email quickly. I don't know how you do it. I'm sure she gets like hundreds of emails every single day and she always responds. Thank you guys for doing the calls on Mondays. Everybody needs to get on those calls. Yes. It is so educational. And guys, we don't have a snake oil product here. We don't sell any crazy ideas that set people up for disaster, because when you tell somebody, you know, you're going to lose 20 pounds in 8 weeks, a lot of people don't. They try the product, they cancel 90 days later. So everything we do here is amazing. This company is the best thing that's ever happened to my professional life. Even, you know, comparing to my 23 years in real estate, flipping homes, my Airbnb business, I love this company so much. My heart's in it. So do not leave your house without talking to somebody about this. And people ask me all the time about scripts. What do you say? Guys, don't make it complicated. Have you already taken the free tour with LiveGood? If you haven't, would you be open to it? That's my script for you. It's nothing complicated. Again, you know, if you're live with somebody, do you keep your options open to making money outside of this if it doesn't interfere with your job or whatever it is that they're doing? That is that simple. They say yes, you send them the tour. You're not convincing anybody. Get people to take the tour. Ryan brought this up at the beginning of the call, and it's so funny because I keep looking at Ryan and it says Ben. So then I want to say Ben, wrong name on there. But he brought it up at the beginning of the call. We know Ben is very conservative, and he says, you know, 30% of people that take the tour upgrade. Before the call started, I think Tim was mentioning that 80% of people are upgrading on his account. Yep. Mine is always between 75 to 80%. So if 10 people take the tour, you know that 7 to 8 people are going to upgrade and join. So get those tours going, because that's how you do the business. Don't complicate things. Like Timbo says, get in, plug in, get on the calls, and then stay in long term, because you're not going to get rich in 30 days. This is a real business. This is not one of those deals that you make 10% a day and a year. I tell everybody that joins with me, we're here for a year together. We're going to do this together for a whole year. As you guys know, if you ever need any help, reach out to me on Facebook. To me, this is the LiveGood team. I don't worry about if you're on my team, you're not on my team. So whatever you need, every single one of you who has, you know, reached out to me, you know, I've helped you. So whatever you need, let me know. I want to see everyone succeed in this LiveGood family. And I'm waiting for the event. I know Ben mentioned last week a cruise. I can't wait for the cruise so I can give everybody a good hug. Back to you, Ben.